And Shawty is not my girl. Ain't never been my girl. Is my side bitch.
It's your what?
No, my side bitch. Shawty is a certified side bitch.
How old your kids is?
I got a 14-year-old.
So he a good kid, so he probably never know like how many people in the hood.
No.
His mama.
Nah, ain't nobody in the hood. See, that's the point, you being disrespectful.
This the hood, we gonna record right here, bitch. All right, don't take it to the next level. Just go inside your house. Just go inside the house. We just told you we're not gonna touch it. But if you take it to the next level, we gonna do more than touches.
From the time Gucci Mane got banned from the Breakfast Club for exposing one of the hosts who tried to hook up with him, to the time Offset spent a whole hour clowning Bobby Altoff on her own podcast, these are times rappers humbled entitled women. Starting things off with Soulja Boy because he's one rapper who goes off on absolutely anyone for speaking on his name. His latest victim was female rapper Bhad Bhabie, who put out a video in which she claimed Soulja hooked up with a 19-year-old influencer, Alabama Barker, the daughter of Travis Barker.
She was not pregnant by Levant, she was pregnant by Tyga. And she was f***ing on Soulja Boy. She was not pregnant by my baby daddy, hell no, no.
Sure enough, Soulja did an Insta Live shortly after going off on Bhad Bhabie for bringing his name up, when he said he had nothing to do with Alabama Barker.
Bhad Bhabie, you crackhead looking bitch. Why the f*** you got my name in your mouth for? You dusty ass bitch. Ain't you dying from cancer? Ain't your baby daddy beating the f*** out you every day? Don't you got black eyes every time you go live? Ain't you was at my house in Malibu trying to suck my dick? And I said no. So you mean to tell me because I ain't let you suck my dick, you mad you get on this internet lying on my name?
Soulja wasn't going to leave things at that either, because he also made it known that he'd be suing Bhad Bhabie for $10 million since she lied on his name.
Now when I sue your little stupid ass bitch and take that little OnlyFans money you got, then I'm wrong, right? I'm finna sue your stupid ass for defamation of character, bitch. I want 10 million cash. And if you don't got my money, bitch, we gonna fucking expose you on this internet. So stop getting on the fucking internet, lying on my name, speaking on my name, you little skinny crackhead, anorexic white bitch. Bitch, you do not know me. I do not know you. You came over my house one time in Malibu. You tried to suck my dick. I told you no. Ever since then, you been mad.
Soulja Boy didn't end up following through on his lawsuit threat, but that's no surprise since he's known to make empty threats when crashing out, like when he threatened to shoot up the state of New Jersey after some girls dissed him. A couple of years ago, a radio host asked some girls on the street of New Jersey if they'd take $250 in food stamps or go out to dinner with Soulja Boy. It came as a bit of a surprise, but practically all the women chose the food stamps over Soulja.
$250 in food stamps or dinner with Soulja Boy?
Food stamps.
Food stamps? What the fuck?
Food stamps. The food stamps.
Food stamps. I don't give a about that corny ass nigga. $250 in food stamps. I'm taking the food stamps. Fuck that nigga. Who is that?
After seeing the clip, Soulja Boy was understandably upset and went off on the girls on live.
Suck my dick. Y'all niggas ain't gonna never make it out the hood. Y'all niggas gonna die broke, nigga. I wanna have dinner with y'all pussy AIDS infested hoes anyway. I would not have dinner with no broke ass bitch in New Jersey anyway. I would not have dinner with no crackhead ass looking hoes anyway. Y'all bitches could not be in the same room with me. Y'all bitches gonna die in the hood. Y'all gonna die broke. Y'all ain't gonna never touch $1 million. Y'all ain't gonna never touch 30 million. Y'all ain't gonna never touch 100K in a day. You gonna die broke. Y'all crackhead looking ass hoes, nigga. Y'all bitches got AIDS, nigga. Y'all bitches broke, nigga. Y'all bitches ain't shit, nigga.
And Soulja clearly wasn't letting this situation go that easily, because he did another live where he dissed the girls again and told them to get a life and stop living off food stamps.
$250 in food stamps? Your pussy smell like straight ass. Your hygiene gotta suck. You don't got no job. Where you work at? $250 in food stamps? Where you work at? What's your job? What's your occupation? They got my people out here struggling like that for real? Y'all folks can't afford $250 in food stamps? That's I thought I taught y'all better than that. I was the first rapper on YouTube. I showed y'all how to go viral. I showed y'all how to get money. How the f*** y'all need $250 in food stamps?
He even threatened to shoot up New Jersey for the disrespect, but later apologized for what he said after some backlash. This next rapper, on the other hand, got banned from The Breakfast Club after an incident he had with one of the hosts, Angela Yee. It all started when Gucci Mane made an appearance on The Breakfast Club back in 2016, because halfway through the interview, they were talking about how scary Gucci was, but one thing led to another, and Gucci casually mentioned that he and Angela Yee had history since she tried to hook up with him once before.
I don't believe what she's saying. She front.
What? I wasn't
You was
scared.
terrified.
What you gonna do to me?
It's not what I was gonna do. It's not what I would do to you. It's what I was gonna say to you.
Oh.
You know, because we had already had a history.
Now you smash Angela Yee, Gucci?
Okay. Of course not.
Wait, so of course not.
I'm saying, come on, guys.
She didn't try it.
Okay.
She didn't
right.
She was on my back.
That is a lie.
I'm not lying.
Right then and there, Angela Yee denied Gucci's allegation, saying she'd never hit Gucci up, asking what hotel he was staying at, but Gucci tried to jog her memory by mentioning the interview they did just before the alleged incident.
No, we was cool. I was not on your. Stop
You
it.
used to be texting me what hotel you was at and shit like
That is a lie.
You said
That never. You must got me confused with somebody else.
You don't remember when we did that interview a long time ago with Melissa Ford and all that, and they was calling me?
Gucci got a good
That
memory.
you definitely. No.
Lip service shit. Stop it.
That definitely was not me.
I don't know who it was,
I
then.
put my life on that. There must have been somebody else in there. I would swear on my life. On my unborn child. I have never hit Gucci asking him what hotel he's in.
While Angela Yee swore on everything that she hadn't met Gucci on lip service, in Gucci's previous Breakfast Club interview from 3 years earlier, she seemed to confirm that they did in fact meet on lip service.
It's just some people you don't play with. I
Even
wouldn't play with
Charlamagne nervous.
Listen, I don't listen. Why you
I respect the street.
I know, you know I do have a question in my
You
head,
been
but
scared of me sitting lip service. Why you flexing like
no,
that?
I definitely wasn't scared of you on lip service.
Why you been scared of me? You know
What
that.
question?
After what went down on the show, Gucci claimed he was banned since The Breakfast Club kept denying his interview requests. And to defend the claim that he got banned, he also put out a video on his Instagram where he and Yee can be seen flirting with each other.
Can you take it?
Oh my God. I'm sure. You know what they say about little girls, especially Asian ones?
Fat.
Is that what they say?
Know what they say?
I was gonna say deep.
On the other hand, Angela Yee went on to further deny Gucci's claim on a different segment of The Breakfast Club, saying Gucci has a history of telling lies. But Gucci maintained his story and revealed in a 2019 interview with Charlamagne the God that it wasn't his intention to embarrass Angela Yee, as he was just trying to defend himself.
Listen, I mean no disrespect to that girl. I was not trying to humiliate that girl or embarrass her. No kind of way. You know, I was just defending myself, showing, hey, if you telling somebody that I'm banned from the radio station or declining, this is what gave me the decline. That was.
However, Gucci also let Charlamagne know that Angela Yee disrespected herself for trying to play it like Gucci was telling a lie just to make her look bad.
Don't never try me like that, man. Because she was flirting with me, I rejected you. I don't want you. What you mad about? That shit wasn't even no big deal. I would never say nothing else about it. I never brought it up. But don't never try to act like you didn't do it. You did. You did.
She said she feel like you disrespected her.
She disrespected herself. She disrespected herself. That's what she did. She just made a big deal out of something that wasn't even a big deal. She disrespected herself. Now she embarrassed. And now whoever her dude is, he like, damn, you been a freak like that? You telling the dude you want him to hit the bottom of that motherfucker? Deep? You tell the man your pussy deep for what? You just throwing it out there? So you do that to all your guests you talk to, you just say, hey, you know how the Asian girls are, right? They got fat pussy deep. Okay.
It never became completely clear who was telling a lie, but what's known for sure is that Gucci Mane and Angela Yee remain at odds to this day. But while Gucci Mane was mad about being made out to be a liar, A$AP Rocky still tried to be as respectful as possible when this fan asked about his allegedly misogynistic rap lyrics. A$AP Rocky was at the Oxford Union Society in the UK for a question and answer session when one audience member brought up a controversial topic. She wanted to know if Rocky thought his music, like a lot of hip-hop songs, was insulting to women. But Rocky lets her know that his music isolates both genders, not targeting women in particular.
I really enjoy listening to hip-hop music, and there is a downside for me in that a lot of the music is quite crude about women and sometimes insulting. So do you think that your music isolates women and prevents us from listening to your music compared to men?
At times.
At times?
Yeah,
And do you think that's okay?
Yeah, because I do it to men too.
You do it too?
It isolates men too. I don't
It
discriminate.
isolates men?
Yeah, at times. How many songs you hear? I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. It's the same thing.
The girl presses Rocky further, asking if she should listen to his music if it insults women. That's when Rocky lets her know that it's her choice because his songs are based off of experience.
Should I listen to it if it's, you know, rude about women or it's making us seem like objects? Should I still listen to it if I don't agree with what they're saying?
Well, that's a question that only you can answer. You know, it's all about your preference.
What do you think? That's my question.
I would definitely highly recommend you listen to my music. Speaking for me, I only speak about my experiences. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not here to talk about the difference between bitches and women. I don't, you know, for me, you know, what I will say is, when we make music, we articulate. I'm 26, I've met a lot of women, but I met a lot of bitches. I don't know what you, I speak about both.
So am I a bitch or a woman?
I don't know you well enough to tell.
A$AP Rocky managed to keep things cordial, especially because of the setting they were in and since the girl was respectful with it as well. The next rapper, on the other hand, had strong words for a girl who was rudely interrupting his interview. Back in 2023, LA rapper X4 the Mac Lord gave an interview with Street TV in the streets of LA, but what made the interview get more interesting was 30 minutes in, a girl from a building nearby starts pressing the Street TV crew, saying they're causing some kind of disturbance. Eager to get back to his interview, X4 feels the need to step in and get the situation under control.
A lot of people don't know that come from cause Johnny Rose.
Ma'am, I can't have this conversation on this camera.
Who is they? Y'all can go to conversation.
They just told you that they're not gonna touch it already.
Okay, ma'am,
okay.
You said it 4 times. I'm recording.
Google X4 and Google X4 and Google the Street TV. This the hood though. This the hood. We gonna record right here, bitch. All right, don't take it to the next level. Just go inside your house. Just go inside the house. We just told you we're not gonna touch it. But if you take it to the next level, we gonna do more than touch it. So just go in the house, please. You like that? You toxic, huh? You toxic. What's your Instagram? She started smiling when I said that.
She liked
you. Look kind of good too.
X4 was able to get the girl to leave them alone and goes on to explain to his interviewer that girls usually like to be treated with a certain type of hostility, even if they don't admit it.
She toxic. I know a toxic when I see one.
You like Mexican girls?
Shit, hell yeah. Mexican bitches got that good. Yeah.
Hey, I think she wants you.
Yeah, you seen her? She like that shit. She started smiling as soon as I said that.
Yeah.
She like that shit. Told you, bitches be liking that shit when you get at them a certain way. Bitches be liking that shit. Square bitches on the deal. I'm telling you, bitches that be having shit rolling, you be surprised what type of bitches like this.
Is she Googling you right now?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
You could tell X4 didn't really want to escalate things with the lady, even if he did seem a bit aggressive at first. This next rapper, though, was being intentionally disrespectful to women in a speed dating video for no reason at all. Chicago drill rapper Von-Off1700 made an appearance on one of YouTuber LaMike's 20 vs. 1 speed dating videos, but unlike other guests on 20 vs. 1's, Von was deliberately trying to piss the ladies off by asking disrespectful questions, and he went in on this one woman who also happened to be a single mother.
How many girls you on for?
I don't know. You still ain't ever told me like how many dicks you
Don't
did,
worry
though.
about it. You should have killed me.
Wait, what? How old your kids is?
I got a 14-year-old. My oldest 14.
Is he like active like outside or he like a good kid?
Not my child play football. He probably started football.
Right, so he a good kid, so he probably never know like how many people in the hood.
No.
His mama.
Nah, ain't nobody in the hood. See, that's the point. You being disrespectful. But I know how many beats I had, and my child, trust me.
So how many you
my
had?
children be around me 24/7, baby. I'm a single parent.
Von moves on to talking to other girls, but a few minutes later, the same girl comes up again to be questioned by Von, and he asks her the same disrespectful question. As you'd expect, she doesn't appreciate it and calls Von out once again about his disrespect.
How many dicks you did, man?
6.
No, oh my. I'm saying, like, why you leaving?
Get away from me, cause
I'm just saying,
because
look, why
he's still being disrespectful,
we ain't
though,
having
bro.
no time.
Hold on.
Look.
You still being disrespectful about how many dicks on her head, like,
How that's
This is a speed thing.
I don't give a stop trying me.
You probably ain't have a lump sum of dick. You done did.
How you know I had a lump sums of dick? See, you really trying me calling me a hoe, and you sitting out there being disrespectful, though.
How though?
How, nigga? You sit out here, you don't even know me from a can of paint. You from Chicago, you ain't from Atlanta.
Another girl on the show, who obviously also didn't like Von either, walked up to them, trying to back up the other girl, and pressed Von about being a fake gangster and a struggling rapper.
All right, what are you laughing for? I heard you yell something. I don't know what laughing.
Cause allegedly he not really from Chicago, so you know this guy's a gangster. His real name is Clarence, and Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
My stepdad named Clarence.
Look, you see, look, hey, look.
Y'all too young for 8.
My stepdad was in the trenches.
You see how delusional she is. She don't even know that lady. She just ran with something she said. And they don't
Like
even
she
know
following
each
the
other.
trend type.
How you a rapper with no songs? Who are you? Who are you?
What?
Who you is?
You delusional.
What type of songs you got?
You delusional.
Who you got features with?
You delusional.
My favorite rapper
Who's
don't
your
even know
favorite
who the
rapper?
you are.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Like his shit is popping. Like I can't even care.
Your favorite rapper don't even know you.
And while this next dude isn't exactly a rapper, he's heavily linked to the hip-hop industry and is known for being the most disrespectful guy in the scene. We're talking about Charleston White, who was featured on the Fanbus YouTube channel, where he had a sit-down with 2 OnlyFans models. It started out as a questions and answers session, but things started getting out of hand when one of the girls accused Charleston of farting.
No, you just stood up and you farted.
No, I
I
do.
smelled it.
I was finna walk off. You
Bro,
can't
I
smell.
smelled your
You
fart.
can't smell nothing.
No,
Y'all
I
blowing out
smelled
this
it.
vape.
As soon
No,
as
you
you got
couldn't.
up,
No, you
you've
couldn't.
been farting the whole
You a
time. That's
lying
why you got
You
a
a
tight
lying
ass for
motherfucker.
You as soon as you got up, I
You a
smelled
lying
it.
motherfucker. You been farting the whole time.
haven't.
You was shaking your
I
ass and
smelled
your
that. I
asshole was
smelled
farting.
that.
You ain't moved though.
From there on out, Charleston had it out for the girl whom he felt was falsely accusing him, saying she was doing cocaine and calling her out for farting on call for one of her OnlyFans simps.
But I
Dude,
don't do
was right.
cocaine, so you
Yeah,
could
you do cocaine.
throw that away. No, I don't. I've never
Yeah,
done
you do.
cocaine in my life.
I seen the white stuff on your nose.
What white stuff?
When we was
You
over
mad
there
because I
doing-
said you farted and you're
Uh-uh.
gonna lie and say I did cocaine? Okay.
You lied and said I farted. So I lied and said you did cocaine. Same thing.
Okay.
You take
fair,
it personal.
fair enough.
I ain't.
Fair enough.
See,
fair
she
enough.
lied and
He
said I
didn't
farted.
fart.
That's what
He
I'm
didn't
saying.
fart.
Her ass was farting, shaking her ass in front of that white boy, asshole just loose as it can be. Oh, every time she shake it. Who can do that on call? What dog can shit when you say shit? You was farting on call.
I had gas.
dude, that's
I ate
what I'm
tacos.
saying. And she doing this on camera and want to think she can get some, man, money getting girls
I
don't
ate
even behave
tacos,
like
so-
y'all. Money getting girls, this is the low grade money getting girls. They barely get.
The girl decided to fire back, claiming Charleston built his fame and fortune off being a snitch. And while there might be a bit of truth to that, she quickly realized going toe-to-toe with Charleston in a verbal battle was a big mistake.
But you're a snitch.
I ain't no snitch, but I will snitch if I was breaking law.
You're a snitch.
I ain't no hodo, but
You
I
got
will
your clout
snitch.
off of snitching.
You
In the
won.
streets,
You
when you
ain't got
snitch,
no
you ain't
clout.
no real nigga.
I ain't no real nigga. I'm a father who's never been to jail on
You
his
snitching.
kids.
You
I ain't
snitching.
never
You
snitched.
snitching
I
on-
ain't
you
never
a snitch
snitched.
on your own
I'm
kids.
not. I will. You goddamn right. I will.
Exactly,
You goddamn
so-
right. I snitch on my own son, but I ain't gonna show my pussy hole or my asshole or my dick hole to get no money. And I hope my daughter don't either, cause she graduated this year at 15 and her daddy bought her a car. She ain't got to go finesse no man for it. Daddy been here since day one.
But Charleston took his trolling even further by saying the reason the girls ended up on OnlyFans was because of trauma in their childhood.
Big ups to the snitches.
You goddamn right, make that ass go to
Big
get
ups to the
quiet. We
snitches.
go, yeah, big up to the fathers and girls
Are you
that got to
bald?
show they to try to get some money on OnlyFans. Big up to you hoes. Big up to you fathers and bitches that probably been
Oh, I
molested
got my father.
and fucked
I
in the
never got
ass by one of them
molested.
perverted uncles. That's
Oh,
why
I've
you
never-
so
I've
sexual.
never-
I don't even know
No,
her.
I don't been knowing nothing. I'm just throwing rocks, and if it hit you, holler. But I hope my beautiful little daughter don't have to get naked to show her pussy hole to lay on her back just to try to get on her feet as a woman, and you still can't get on your feet. So I hope the rest of the young girls that watching this, can learn how to create content without burning your pussy to the world. Trying to sell your body to me right here, touching on me like that shit turn me on. Man, I bypass girls like y'all every day.
I wasn't
Chasing that,
touching you.
man, this motherfucker was. But you talking that kind of talk like you really that, man, y'all ain't no real hoe, y'all playing.
And more recently, Charleston once again showed just how wild and unfiltered he can get during a speed dating show he did alongside Lil Woody. In a later round of the contest, Charleston gave the most outrageous reply when asked a question about an overweight girl.
My question to you guys is,
I ain't answering no motherfucking question.
ooh, Mr. White, what would be the first meal that you would feed me?
Salad.
A salad.
That's what you need, baby girl.
What is it gonna at least have meat in
It
it?
ain't gonna have no all
don't need no more
lettuce. Lettuce with croutons, or whatever that shit is.
Charleston, though, was just being his usual witty self and wasn't trying to hurt her feelings. Luckily, she also seemed to take the joke well, even messing around with Charleston immediately after.
Lettuce and croutons.
That's it.
And I was riding with you that
I'm
one good
riding
eye.
with you, baby. Come on,
Hold on. What is this at the top?
my goddamn.
Unlike Charleston, who didn't end up having an issue with the girl, DaBaby got straight up disrespected by a contestant in his 20 vs. 1 episode, causing him to have a major fallout with the host. In 2024, YouTuber LaMike Jr., hoping to elevate his content, brought in DaBaby as a special guest on one of his 20 vs. 1s. DaBaby was meant to go on a series of blind dates with random women, and everything seemed to be going smoothly until one particularly aggressive contestant walked in.
What's up, baby?
Hold up. Oh, hold on.
What's up?
Wait a minute.
Take your time. What you need? What you need? My name is Alicia. What's your name? Talk to me. What you whispering to him about? What the fuck is y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about?
Let's go.
What y'all talking about? No, you say that shit yourself. Say that shit with your chest. What?
Don't do it. She sound like she got a pistol.
You gotta go. I'm sorry. You gotta go. You gotta go. I'm sorry.
Things really took a turn though when the next girl stepped up. She not only threw DaBaby off with her unusual name, but also crossed a line during a smell test, asking a wild question that made DaBaby visibly uncomfortable.
What's up, baby? It's Vendetta.
Vendetta?
Yeah, let's go.
Like a grudge? Your name Vendetta?
That's my name.
Who named you that?
I named myself that. Who named you baby? Okay, anyway, this is my question. Out of all the bitches that you don't smell in here, would you suck the fart out my ass?
Get this bitch.
No, say how you feel.
Get this queen out of here, man.
What?
Get this queen.
What you mean?
Get this disrespectful ass queen out of here.
DaBaby wanted her taken off the show for being out of line. However, LaMike had different plans and encouraged her to keep going, which pissed Baby off.
Get this disrespectful ass queen out of here. Just came in here.
I'm speaking from the heart.
Verbally harassed me.
I'm not verbally harassing you.
She told me Charlamagne a guy do that. She told me Charlamagne.
Yeah, they all do it.
Don't play like
Come
that.
on.
Hey, yo, go ahead on, baby.
Who gonna stop me? Who gonna what you mean go ahead?
So look.
Yeah, go on, call your security. She got a pistol too.
Ask the reproduction.
That's the question you
She got a pistol too. Go on, call your security.
And we was the last two people.
No, fuck that. No, that last question.
What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? No, the questions ain't
Nah, I
over.
got a vendetta.
What did you talk about?
I got a vendetta.
Nah, I got a
with your
vendetta with your ass. What did you talk about?
Through.
I'm not through.
Just one more. Go ahead.
See, and she too. We ain't going no more.
What was it?
At that point, DaBaby decided to pull the plug on the show entirely. He called out LaMike for being unprofessional and then asked the crew to scrap the whole video since it looked like they were trying to disrespect him for views.
What I do, I'm a professional now. And see what I'm saying? Delete this shit.
Don't play with him.
Don't delete that. Then go to the recently deleted. Delete that too. Delete the whole thing. What you sucking for?
What video? Everyone got me in. All these videos got me. So delete them all. Delete them all. Yeah.
Without finishing the episode, DaBaby walked off the set, leaving LaMike frustrated, especially since he had paid DaBaby 20 grand for a full session.
Okay, look, so you hold on to what you got. Use it. Use what you got.
Yo, check.
Oh my God.
Are you good?
No, bro. He took all my money, bro. He took $20,000, bro. That was my last, bro. And this vid short as fuck. Like, what am I supposed to do, bro? Is they even gonna watch this shit, bro?
After the incident, LaMike kept pressing DaBaby to refund the money, which DaBaby later promised to give the 20 women on the show instead. But from DaBaby's point of view, it wasn't the only time a girl tried to force herself on him, except this time he had to call the cops to help him out. DaBaby used to be in a relationship with Miami artist Danny Lay, with whom he had a child, but they seemed to have fallen out shortly after their daughter was born, and in 2021, DaBaby went on live to clear things up about their relationship. Because despite the fact that she was the mother of his child and was staying in his house at the time, he wanted everyone to know that they were not together, and in his words, never had been.
Me and Danny Lay is not together. Do I act like we together?
No.
Do I make it openly clear that we're not together? Yes. We are not going steady. Have not been, that's not what's going on. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost. She does not live with me. When did she get here to where we at? A week ago. You see what I'm saying? She's here with 2 suitcases. She does not live with me. She was been supposed to go back. I'm not trying to have nothing to do with nothing. I'm just trying to step up to the plate as a man and take care of my baby. No matter how I ended up having the baby, it's a blessing to me. This just, this is how I'm set up as a man.
DaBaby was trying to explain that regardless of the fact that they had a child together, he didn't want anything to do with Danny Lay, even if she was trying to force a relationship between them. Moments later, though, Danny Lay walks up and they start arguing on live.
You're scared.
And I'm glad, no, I'm not scared. Look, and I'm glad she walked out, so as you can see, nobody was put out. And me calling the police, that's like for my safety, because this what I'm dealing with. Like, this a real deal, cuckoo for cocoa. Look, this is a real deal. Like, Shawty really cuckoo. They did not make Shawty leave, and somebody need to come make Shawty leave.
Oh, no, I'm leaving.
Please.
I'm leaving somewhere. You wanted to get on live to talk shit and put everybody in our business, trying to act like we haven't been together.
We haven't been together.
Okay, Jonathan.
This is my reality.
This
so
is
look.
such a cap-ass man. He wants to fuck me and fuck his baby mother and fuck all these Charlotte hoes and fuck all this shit. And me, I'll be okay with that, guys.
They keep going back and forth with each other, but when DaBaby calls DaniLeigh a certified side chick, things quickly escalate as she tries to grab his phone for embarrassing her on live.
And Shawty's not my girl. Ain't never been my girl. Is my side bitch.
It's your what?
My
It's
side
your
bitch.
what?
Shawty is a certified side bitch.
You're embarrassing me like that.
Shawty is a certified side
Shut
bitch.
up.
Just trying to act like she
off
ain't. Now, let's take it there. Her parents know she my side bitch. Everybody knows she's a side bitch. But Shawty being obsessed with my other baby mama. Stalking my first baby mama. Goddamn interfering with the way, you know what I'm saying? I'm raising my child. My oldest child, like, that shit burned out, you know. I'm a grown man with standards, you know what I'm saying?
DaniLeigh started her own live a while later to reveal that DaBaby had called the cops on her to get her out of his house.
You want to call the fucking cops on me for whatever the reason. Whatever. Stupid. My 3-month-old baby. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. No, I don't need to tell you nothing. Nah, you good. You can talk to him because he want to call you guys. Go ahead. Go ahead. Nah, go ahead. Ain't nobody need to talk to nothing. Go ahead.
And just like DaBaby, Kanye West also had some negative things to say about his celebrity ex-girlfriend on camera, causing her to go on a wild Twitter rant. In a 2016 Breakfast Club interview, Kanye West was asked for his thoughts on his ex, Amber Rose, taking shots at Kim Kardashian, who he was married to at the time. In response, Ye made some comments about Amber that were a bit out of pocket, saying he had to take 30 showers to cleanse himself of her before dating Kim.
Do you feel compelled to reach out to Amber Rose, being that that's your ex-girlfriend, and saying, listen, just calm it down, leave my wife alone, and just chill out?
She's just soaking in the moment. Nobody feel compelled to do nothing. If Kim had like dated me when I first wanted to be with her, it wouldn't be an Amber Rose. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very hard for a woman to, want to be with someone that's with Amber Rose. So she wasn't sending nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to take 30 showers before I got with Kim, you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Please wait. Don't ask me no more. See, I just want to be respectful, man. You know?
Ye might not have meant any disrespect, but he said what he said, and as you'd expect, Amber didn't take it well. In response, she dissed both Ye and his wife on Twitter, bringing up Kim's infamous affair with Ray J. She also added that unlike Ye, she wasn't going to go talking about his business in public since she once loved him, adding that the Kardashians were already going to humiliate Ye when they were done with him. She also got an opportunity to speak on the situation in an interview with Shannon Sharpe a few months earlier, saying Ye might have only said that to make Kim feel better about herself, since it's what men do.
When you and Kanye broke up, he had something, a song to say, and he said something really negative about you. And I felt that he could just...
What is that?
He said that he had something about he had to take a bath or something. You remember that?
I remember that dumbass shit.
That couldn't have made you feel good.
Men that are in new relationships, sometimes they have to say mean things about their ex so their girlfriend, their current girlfriend, doesn't feel bad about themselves.
Nah.
If a man said that about his ex, I'd be like, you spent 2 years with her. You took her all around the world. You bought her everything she wanted. One day he'll come out and be like, I should have never said that dumbass shit. But that's why I said he likes fingers in his booty.
Oh!
To be fair, Amber Rose might have had the last laugh in that situation, but this next podcaster was definitely on the receiving end of things when she decided to link up with Offset. Offset was featured on the Really Good podcast hosted by Bobby Altoff, who's known for her dry humor and for intentionally making her guests uncomfortable. But Offset came in ready, clearly aiming to flip the script on her. Just a few minutes into the sit-down, he starts mocking the way she pronounces the word back.
Do I have what?
Tattoos.
Do you have any tattoos?
Cool. I do.
Where?
I have one on my back, and I actually just got one on my arm.
On your what?
My back. Do you not have a back?
You kind of said back. What's that? Like Maybach? It was kind of Maybach-ish.
I didn't say that.
You said Bach.
Play it back.
Play it back. Guaranteed
gonna-
you said Bach.
I guarantee I didn't. And when we play this
B-A-C-H.
back, you're not gonna hear that.
Not long after, Offset also calls her out for showing up late and wasting his time. Even after she tries to explain, he doesn't let it slide and makes it clear he's not accepting any apology.
Why were you late to our interview?
It was 5 minutes.
I mean, 5 minutes. You're like,
Because I tried to valet my car. I was trying to valet my car.
Mhm.
I pulled up at 6:55. I would have got here on time. You said 7. And they were like, "Where's the card?"
you got to be on time, man.
Okay. Thank
Wasting
you.
people time and shit.
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I don't accept your apology the same way you didn't accept mine.
When did I accept your apology?
I don't remember either.
Offset obviously planned to keep it up for the whole episode because he next accuses her of lying about sipping a drink before the interview.
I'm just letting you know I watched you take a drink.
Oh, that's true.
Prior to the interview, you forgot.
I
There's
did.
a cup on the table that's not water. And
I
you were
had
drinking
a
that.
sip of it.
So you're a
Okay,
liar.
but I was. That's not what I
You
was
a
even.
liar.
That's not the point of what I was saying.
Nah, what it is, you a liar.
Can you let me finish my sentence?
No. You don't let liars finish the sentence. You lied to everybody. Why did you lie? How about that?
Even if he was intentionally being hostile, Offset tried to shift the vibe towards the end of the interview by giving her compliments, but when he offers a handshake and she misses the cue, he roasts her again, saying she lacks what he calls seasoning.
What up, pimpin'? She got the voice, the tone. She's on. You better catch it before it's too late. In a minute, she gonna be charging $25 million an interview. Tell her.
Yeah, I will be.
Tell them.
Tell them.
You gotta shake my hand.
Oh.
You need a little bit of seasoning. You ain't got no seasoning, man. You like a plain piece of chicken, just on the thing. You pull it off, and then you serve the dish. You need some motherfucking seasoning, man.
That's when Bobby tells Offset he can go, and he doesn't hesitate to remind her exactly who paid for the hotel they're sitting in.
Just a little
Have
sprinkle
a great day,
of seasoning.
Offset.
Just a little seasoning.
All right, you can leave now.
This is my hotel. I paid for this motherfucker. You can leave now.
These were times where rappers humbled entitled women. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel and check out 14 times where rappers humbled fans for being disrespectful.